From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Here's Kai Forbath now to get us started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Mahomes. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
And now on the heels of the pick 6, here's their offense on the field sooner than intended as they'll try to make it 8-0. And they're going to get 2 more. He's got it. So that didn't take long. Quickly 8-zip. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Coming to you.
Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6. Oh, he's going to take a shot. He's got him in. Complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 39 yards there, a big one. They took a real chance there, throwing deep from their own end zone.
Yeah, just think about it this way. If you take that shot, which they just did, you're giving those pass rushers an extra chance to get you. Your escape hatch behind you is gone because the end line is there. Yet at the same time, they took the gamble, and boy, did it pay off.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. And McCoy is going to be stopped up short. He didn't get it. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. On first down, Mahomes got his man. It's Williams. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 10-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Prescott. And oh, look at that, a diving catch.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Chiefs' 46-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. A tight one. 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports. Elliott running right. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. First down run with Elliott, going to go for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Ezekiel Elliott, 35 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also, it may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. To throw, it's Mahomes. It's complete to Williams. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make this a second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Now here's Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
It's Kelsey on the ground. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Mahomes will bring him up first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Throwing is Mahomes on third. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Looking to throw. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
They completed the screen, but one of the things you worry about is can the quarterback get rid of the ball before he's actually tackled. So your offensive linemen have to hold up the rushers a little bit because you want to make sure you keep your guy's jersey clean throughout the game.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. They'll try the right side with Elliott. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Now Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Out of bounds at the 21-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Here's Prescott. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Slam, slam, slam. Here we go, 47. Right there. 54 Mike. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 26.
They'll throw again. Prescott looking for his tight end, Witten, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. He will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. 20 and a first.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
First down, and it's Pollard again. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. They'll run on first down. Elliott. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
They'll run with Elliott. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turned.
Yeah, still bottom line, though. 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
That throw good for 4. It's second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Malik Collins just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Chiefs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be third and a mile. They go play action. Now Mahomes. They're going deep for Hill. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Jordan Lewis right there on the coverage. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Here's Mahomes to throw. That one complete to Hill. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Mahomes going to throw, and this is caught by Watkins. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 14. Mahomes now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth quarter lead.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the press.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins taking it in. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And an alley to run. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Kai Forbath on for the extra point. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Trailing in the fourth, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and making an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. They met in back-to-back Super Bowls in the 90s, and they're together again. The Cowboys and Bills are underway. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Mike, 49. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Elliott. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Here's Elliott, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Complete to Jason Witten. And able to get this one across the 45. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Elliott. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
47.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Prescott looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
I certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys. They've already gone for it and made it once on this opening drive. They're going to try it again on 4th down. Now Prescott on 4th down. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a give right side. It's Elliott, and able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bills' 20-yard line.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
36. Here we go, 47. Mike's 49. 26.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. Opening drive touchdown, and 2-point conversion.
amazing nowadays for the kickers. I've actually talked with a few of them. They're more concerned about the point after touchdown than actually missing regular field goals. So maybe the coach is taking some pressure off here and just going for two and saying, I'm saving you for the big stuff later.
He's hanging out by the net.
Round 80. Right there, 54 miles. You don't want enough, baby. You don't want enough.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now the first carry here for Frank Gore. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. He was able to pick up 6 yards there, so that leaves him with a 3rd and 13. Ballard now looks to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. To the air, Allen, and he finds Tyler Croft. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 21 yards there, a big play on 4th down. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
65.
Here's Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. He goes full extension, and he's got it. On 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Now Allen under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jalen Smith, the blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Allen, and it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. The Bills say they have it, and they do. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes, it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Allen, it's brought in complete. It's John Brown. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. Allen going to come to the line here, 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. A gain of 3, 2nd down. From the 35 on 2nd down. Allen, there goes a deep ball. And it'll be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Now Pollard. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. First down, Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And Forbath will put this one through. And the lead grows to 4. It's 11-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Eluding the pressure right. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To throw, it's Allen. And that's complete to Croft. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Allen going to throw. And the grab by Croft. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
The third quarter starts with a run by Gore. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Here's Allen to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Antoine Woods coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. The Bills send the punter out, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Now Austin. Shedding the tackle. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 54 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. They've done a good job of holding him down in the first half, but he explodes for a big one right there.
Yeah, I got an image in my head of him being surrounded by a bunch of people, really, with ropes and other things trying to keep him locked in. But eventually they got tired too. And just as you noted, he broke out.
And it's a guy that usually you can only keep down for so long. And the Bills are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Robert Foster, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 18. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And this one caught by Beasley. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. Now Allen. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. He's at the 50, 30, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Tyler Kroft, the tight end, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be second down. Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. It's complete. It's Gore. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to throw. Allen. He's got Gore. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Back to throw. Allen. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Looking to throw. Allen. Short throw hauled in by Kroft. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. That's to his running back, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Back to throw. Allen, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Looking to throw. Allen, and he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Allen will look to throw for it on fourth. Got an open man, it's Foster. And now this is going to... EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction of the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
If you go under, settings, you can turn your mic up. Your mic's too low.
Start the drive with Elliott. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
It's a good thing I came
13 yards
here.
and a first down, Cowboys. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
You suck.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. This is Elliott. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott.
You might as well go ahead and quit.
Yards. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Prescott now. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think.
Money,
and maybe
Mike. You trash,
try and
Mike.
work along with them and speculate a little bit here. They must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Jalen Smith leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers been able to find Alan Lazard. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target.
You ain't running on me, little boy.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4.
Oh, I should have had that.
Open, it's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Oh, scary boy. Scared to go for it, too. You must not have faith in yourself.
Off this lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
You cannot stop my running game.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1
Caller
thing
said he wants to run that
but so
back.
many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
61, matchbox lights.
You ready?
And here comes throw #1 for the backup QB. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40.
Quit crying. You need to make your mic louder. When you're playing the game, can't even hear you. Bad. Dude, you should. And it was free. She should have paid more than that, babe.
But her kids were not like she didn't bring it. She forgot her son's shirt. Kids ended carrying.
They'll run on first down. Pollard. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 40.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Bro, it's okay. It's okay. You're not the only one it loses against me.
And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping.
Go check out Baldwin Gaming on Facebook. Hit that like button.
I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they?
You're breaking up.
And off he goes.
Oh, Facebook is Baldwin Gaming.
Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're open to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Give me that.
Deep down the field.
Good catch.
Touchdown, Packers.
Good catch.
Alan Lazard, 55 yards, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good, and that will get them 1 closer.
All right, let's do this. Good catch, good catch. We'll see, maybe.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby
Where's
to
your
kick it
phone?
away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
I'll be live on
The
Facebook
Dallas
soon. Right
offense
now I
here set
do
to begin the
YouTube.
drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I
Oh
mean, this is the
my
way you
God.
practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, as we hit the home stretch of the regular season, just 3 weeks left. Let's look at the slate for Week 15. Some of the more intriguing. Packer pressure, and down he goes. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop.
Come on, stay up, stay up.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen. On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. Complete
Good
to Jason
catch.
Witten. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing a 4th down play to result in 23 yards. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll run with Pollard. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one a first down pickup of 8.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott flushed out right. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So on now is Kai Forbath. If you're wondering, he's hit from as far as 57. This will be from 56 yards out. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the 2nd quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Now Rodgers. He's going to air one out. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt.
No.
And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands
Sean,
team.
come here, bring it to me.
Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Rodgers now on 1st down. He's got the hook up to Lazard. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
That's the one I got.
In this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get the steam going.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time.
He wanted to throw the lead, so I got him, but she's like, you just got him.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught inside the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Like literally, that's
and
all
at this
they were doing.
stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his
touchdown. Packers. Alan Lazard, his second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Packers have taken the lead.
Look at the fucking socks she's got on this kid.
That was quite the call down around the goal line on 4th and goal.
Yeah, they fake the run, pull it out, throw it, and as a defense, I've been in that spot before, and we see it all the time. You almost have to overcommit against the run. You have to almost sell out and say, they're going to run it, go make a play. They got fooled on that one.
Now whistles and a timeout signal here by the offense, and that's their first of this second half.
So many pictures I need to delete, man. I'm literally just snapping pictures, hoping that I can get them to look at me. So many fucking kids. I don't know, a lot of them kept coming out fucking blurry after I take them.
So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. And again, it's Rodgers. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On second down, Elliott. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
On first down, Pollard. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. 10th carry now for Elliott. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Elliott. No dice. twice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now on 2nd and 13. Prescott. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
Good job.
Picked off near the 29. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football and be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards, first down Packers. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. That one goes for 24 yards. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Throwing is Rodgers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Prescott. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
Hey, did you have one of those backyards that you had one of those, like, mats or pits like you have for high jumpers? And, you know, you had your friends throw the ball and you tried to make the spectacular catches?
I didn't need a mat.
you just did it with the ground?
Absolutely.
That explains your toughness. That explains your toughness right there. Because I think that guy was raised just like you. What a catch. Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4... you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Well, I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And that gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes.
Man, you're breaking up.
Forbath to add the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. This will be taken in at the 1. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Back to throw, Rodgers. This one complete to his running back, Jamal Williams. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw is Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allow him to run with him stride for stride.
And that's caught inside the 30.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. So the game here hangs on the right foot of Mason Crosby. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And Crosby can't get to come back. It's no good. Line to the right, and that changes everything here in OT. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're
saying. Give me that.
In overtime,
are you fucking kidding me,
too? It's double, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far.
I gotta hurry. I got a tournament I'm in.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Rodgers going to throw again. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. first down. Pollard. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down.
I can't hear you, man. You're breaking up bad.
And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that
ball carrier, man, I'm not even sure, but I'm up there.
To it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. On first down, Pollard. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Preston Smith there on the stop. And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot that you want to kick the field goal.
And any yardage game there is really kind of gravy. And this just becomes what my old coach used to say. Get into position to be in position. And that's what they want, the right spot for their kicker to line up the field goal.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
He's able to split the uprights. We thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
Torpedo. All right, let's play.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. He finds an opening past the 40. And finally marked down at the 23. A big play there on the first play of the game. Give him 52 yards on the ground.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And a short gain here down to the 22. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. They'll try to sweep with Elliott. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. The give is to Elliott. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up fourth down. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens.
Come on now, let's go.
And now movement here right away. Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Ingram, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Jackson from the shotgun. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run from the pistol with Ingram. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Blitz coming, and down he goes. $3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. These kickers now, it's like we take it for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13, Prescott. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion. Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Here's Pollard. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Cooper's got it. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 32-yard line. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens' 23.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
The Cowboys on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. Trying to run for it with Pollard. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 23-yard run. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Forbath able to convert the extra point. And the lead is now 10-3. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And they got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Now
And he quits.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. Kicker approaches, kicks it off, and here we go from Los Angeles. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Mike 58 right there. I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And this will go for 5 up to the 33. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
58. We're going to 54. You. No. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. I got it. We're going 47. 26.
Second and 5 now. Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 67 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
That's caught. And it's very quickly 8-0. Looky here, a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and now an onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley, 35 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good block.
And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. I know it's still just the first half, but we'll see if that 2 points looms large later.
I would have kicked it. And I know that they were trying to equal the score, but sometimes you kind of get seduced into that. It's the first half. Kick the extra point and continue to play so you don't have to chase points later.
And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Elliott. And an alley to run. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. A first down carry by Elliott. There he goes again. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Kai Forbath on for the extra point. He's got it, and the lead moves to 15-6.
Makes the score Cowboys 15, Rams 6.
Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Their own 24-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
180. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. We're good. We're good.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Goff. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line. On 1st down, Goff. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Goff on 3rd down. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
Here we go.
1st down, L.A. Goff finding Higbee. 2nd quarter now from Los Angeles. It is the Rams in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. From the gun, here's Goff. That's going to be complete to his tight end Everett. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. From 13 yards out, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
54.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Elliott. The former Charger All-Pro Eric Weddle on the stop. From the 39, Prescott, and he whips that one incomplete there. Amari Cooper, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Here's Prescott. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Goff. And that's complete to Cooks. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down L.A. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Goff now looking to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Sean Lee leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Connection made here. Goff to Higbee. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a 1st down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. On 1st down, it's gone. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Hey, echo.
On 1st and 10, Goff. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10. Goff on 1st down. Now that'll be caught by Kupp. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To the air again. Goff. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Rams have taken the lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Again, Goff. And that is caught for the 2 points. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Prescott on first down. Steps away to his left. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott, and they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott in the final seconds of the first half as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2. Final play of the half. Prescott toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Yeah, that's true. You've said that before. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. This fielded at the 2. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A. Now Goff on first down. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Malik Collins busting through to get him for a loss of 6. To try again after the sack. Goff. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, gone. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Again, they run with Gurley. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
Ric Flair. Hey, Shell.
Out of the gun. Gone. And open, it's Cup. He's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now gone. And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing, Prescott. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 there on the screen, it'll set up a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll be 4th down. It's complete, swings it out to his running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. 1st down, Prescott. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Gurley again here on first down. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Touchdown, LA. 53 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. Here's Goff. And he's got it. So the two add on to their fourth quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Come on, QB, come on. Back. Here we go, 47. Here we go. 26 Mike. Here we go. Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up. Kill. 26.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Buying time to his left. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Check. Hey, switch gears. Hey, kill. We want it.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott. And that will be incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Jason Garrett, the decision to go for it there. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. Now a first down throw. Gone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Goff now to throw. And this is caught at the 8. 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Goff. And he's got it. That's Cup